Welcome to My Deli Fresh. Now usually every other week we'll send out a web page called the Deli Fresh Refresh. Now the refresh exists to inspire many about all the beautiful seasonal flavours that are available that coming week. But rather than sending out a web page, we decided to create the Refresh line. So to kick things off, let's get inspired and look at some cherries. Look at them. Look at those cherries. I just jumped then with excitement. These cherries are from Oak Church Farm down south. Amazing cherries. They're still actually stuck together. You can see where they've just come off the tree. £4.95 for 400 grams. They are the best cherries you will ever taste, unless you've got a tree in your garden. Well, maybe, but I don't know if you'll be able to grow that big, beautiful cherries. To the left of me, look at these. These are Spanish padron peppers. Now, if you've ever been to Spain on holiday and you've been to a proper, authentic tapas bar, you've probably had padron peppers. Really easy, really cheap to buy as well, but really easy to cook. Just get a red hot pan, a splash of oil, blister the skins, loads of sea salt, Parmesan cheese, amazing just to eat while you're watching telly, or actually while you're having a barbecue. Now, how much are them, Amelia? Let's just have a look here. Padron peppers, where are those on this list? I can't even see. Oh, £1.95 for a large 200 gram punnet. Really good. Now, down here, Amelia, green grapes. Look at them, they're really nice. They've got a little bit of a frosting on there because they've been in the fridge. But an amazing tip, that if you put the grapes in the freezer, like this, put the grapes in the freezer, they will never ever freeze solid, so they'll never go rock hard. And then when you eat them, it'll be like eating grape sorbet, which it is. Oh yes. Do you want to try one, Amelia? Do you like that? So, because they won't freeze solid, it's like just eating sorbet. You can just pop them in your mouth like sweets. Back down, Amelia. Fresh English peas in the pod. Now, I've got memories of podding peas while watching EastEnders with my mum many years ago. These are English peas, but very soon they'll be from the Vale of York. We'll have Yorkshire peas, Northern peas. Look at them, just open them up and wake them up from the little sleepy bed. Those sweet little peas are beautiful. Now this is interesting to me, look at this. Samphire, a naturally salty plant that grows on the estuaries of the UK and also on the coastlines. And as the sea splashes the samphire, it makes it salty. Really good with lamb, really good with fish, really good with just a hot pan, a little bit of butter, can go with loads of different things. It's a really interesting, you can often find it in restaurants but not often get it in the shops. So you can buy samphire from My Deli Fresh. It's £1.69 for a large punnet. So look at this, Amelia, a beautiful yellow courgette. Now look how fantastic that is. Now these courgettes are 79p each. They're absolutely massive. Look at that, it's the size of my forearm. You can peel it, you can spiralise it, you could roast it, you could bake it whole, you could stuff it. Lots to do with the courgettes. Now we'll come back to these big dogs in a minute because these are mega. Now the red onions, this is good to know. There are many skins to a red onion. So the red onions at the moment look a bit scruffy on the outside, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with them because look how beautiful that red onion is inside. So don't discard your onion because it looks a bit scruffy. Always peel one layer off because inside the inner beauty will absolutely shine. We've got smoked garlic from the Isle of Wight. Smell that in here? Smoked garlic from the Isle of Wight. Now you might be thinking, what can you do with smoked garlic? Well, if you actually peel it and you could stuff the garlic meat, I suppose, if you would call it meat, the garlic clothes inside like a leg of lamb, brings a beautiful aromatic flavour to that lamb. But also, if you use the skins through some cream or some milk to put into your mashed potatoes, it'll give your mash a really smoky edge as well. New seasons of wet garlic from the Isle of Man as well. I know we spoke about this last week. This is garlic that hasn't been able to dry, and had time to dry, and it's moist and wet inside, and it's sweet, and it smells pungent and absolutely amazing. Now, some people say you could eat that like an apple, but I'm not going to do that, just in case. Smell of it tonight. Frog melon. Amazing frog melon are in. They are, how much are the melons, Amelia? Let's have a look. Can't read your writing. £2.49 each. They're amazing melons, really, really sweet. Now also, we've got some great vegan butter. So if you've got a dairy intolerance, or if you're vegan or vegetarian, this butter is a great alternative. Now, a lot of professional chefs will use this because it cooks amazing. You can clarify it, you can fry in it, you can spread it on your toast. It's good enough just to eat if you love butter. So that's a great alternative as well. But let's not forget, we're just moving on to the butter there, let's not forget the Isle of Wight tomatoes, Amelia. Look at them. So these are, now I think the variety is a bit secret, but I think these are piccolo tomatoes. They're firm, and then when you eat them, you will never have a tomato experience like I've just had. They are sweet. They're really, really fantastic. Picked and then directly to us as well. Ready to eat mangoes. And then this, Amelia, is Cavolo Nero, a black, bumpy Italian cabbage grown in Lancashire. We do have other growers of Cavolo Nero dotted around the UK, the north of the UK. Now this is great. You can strip it, you can blanch it, you can steam it, you can cream it. You can do lots of things. You can cook it in rapeseed oil, butter and garlic, even cook it with anchovies in the butter and the garlic. That's sometimes a little bit different. It's great with lime, it's great with turkey, great with lots of things. So Cavolo Nero. And then look at this, Amelia. You can tell summer is coming because these are corn on the cobs, but also called ears, corn ears. Now, we will be the first people to look inside this. I'm going to open it up. Now, how amazing is that? That actually no one ever in the world has seen inside this corn. So we will be the first people to see inside. We'll rip it back. I love that sound. Don't you love that sound? Inside to reveal those sweet kernels. Now to test if you can just pop the little the little pods, the little kernels, and all that sweet milk will come out. Now it's a race. You see it spurting. It's a race to get the cobs or the ears off the plant and to the kitchen as quick as possible. Because that milk, that fresh sweet milk, will start disappearing. It'll start going. So if you can't pop loads of juice out of those kernels with your finger or a knife, then they're not good enough and they're quite old. But ours are fresh and amazing and straight from the farm. Right, over here, Amelia. I'm covered in juice, covered in corn juice. Big Dog. Father's Day next weekend. These are Bratwurst sausages. We're calling them Big Dogs, made by Richard and the team up at Harbourside, up in Maryport. These are the best smoked sausages that you can have. Now, if you look at the little video below playing, they're amazing on the barbecue. Get those skins caramelised up and get them eaten. Now, if you get a little bread bun, fantastic hot dogs, but equally just to eat. They're on promotion next week as well. Get some Big Dogs on order because they are great. They're the best sausage. You will not be disappointed. Also, look at this. A massive gammon. Now this is 2.75 kilos in weight, £10.95. I think the minimum weight is 2 kilo. It's brined, it's salted, it is amazing. Now if you look at the video below, it's cooking, we've studied it with cloves, we've basted it in marmalade and we baked it in the oven. Great gammon, really, really good value for money and a fantastic gammon. Now just pan over here, Amelia, look at all these jams. We've got a full range, don't get too close, you need to read the label. We've got a full range of Bracken Hill conserves and jams, caramelised onion, red currant jelly, Yorkshire curd, black cherry jam, bramble jam, Seville fine cut marmalade, beetroot chutney, Yorkshire rhubarb, look at that, Yorkshire rhubarb jam, quince, lots of nice stuff. And then this cheese, truffle Gloucester cheese, we'll open that in a second. And then if you just pan into them crisps, Amelia, look at them. These crisps, truffle crisps. So if you're after a little treat, inside here, are you ready for the smell, Amelia? Inside here, we'll just open these up. You've got some amazing truffle crisps that are scented, beautiful crisps that are scented with truffle, and they smell absolutely delightful. And are they crispy? Very. Turkey breast, which has been brined, then smoked, and then rolled in spices, chili, salt, loads of nice spices, bit of juniper in there as well. and then dried, and it turns into pastrami. Let's try it. Should talk with your mouth full, Robert. But Amelia, right? That is the best thing I've tasted all day. That is absolutely stunning. If you love turkey and you love pastrami, you've got to give this a try. What a king of products, amazing. £4.95 a pack. You get over 25 slices in that pack. Look how much you get as well. It's an absolute special treat. So with Father's Day coming up, get some big dogs and some turkey pastrami on your order. You must do. And also check out the cherries. So before we leave you with our weekly thoughts, if you want the opportunity to win an amazing hamper made up of this stuff, made up of all these ingredients, then all you've got to do is like and comment, and if you can share this post, even better, and a lucky winner will win a hamper on their next My Deli Fresh delivery. Don't forget about the big dogs, the truffle salt, and definitely the turkey pastrami. Thank you very much for watching. Have an amazing week. And just remember, everything we do is for the love of food.